to you?
Well, sure.
Jack doesn't pitch you; you pitch yourself. You know, it's a Jack Goodyear movie. Like that's how we. At least that's how I saw it, and I know that a lot of us feel familiar with it. When the meeting was scheduled, I was having such an out-of-body experience because I've been such a fan of his work. I couldn't understand if it was an opera, but it's a musical, but are we singing, are we dancing, what is this about? And then he kind of like just very plainly gives me the premise, the plot of the movie. And I was like, my mind, this was my face inside my head. And everything about that was like, I want to do it.
Fantastic.
The first time I met him was in California. I was way too nervous and didn't make any sense, but luckily he doesn't speak that much English either, so I feel like I may have did a good job there. And then I auditioned the second time for him, and it was amazing. It was one of the best auditions I've ever done. It was really fun.
Fantastic.
I have first one ask for the audience. Do you like the movie? Está cabrón, como dirían en México, está cabrón esto, ¿no? No, my first time when the first time I was Jacques Audiard in Paris. It was in Paris, and I remember that I was in a cinema that the producers, and I saw this guy with the cap and all, and I say, Jacques Audiard or Jacques Cousteau? And I say, Jack, you're missing your art form. But for me, Jack is amazing. Is the best director in the world for me. I think he is one of the best creators, one of the best amazing people that I found in my life. And I only want to say him thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack, for this movie, not only for me and for my partners, for all of us. Thank you.
Adriana, do you recall the first time you met him?
Of course. It was in Paris. I went to meet him because I wanted to be there. I mean, I want to be in the movie, and he wanted also to meet me, but it wasn't clear if it was going to be in Mexico or in LA. So I went to Madrid with my husband, who is actor too, and my manager told me, like, you have to fly to Paris to meet him. And that's what I did. And I was so nervous at the beginning, but then I realized that he is so kind and so funny. And he told me, like, and do you really sing? And I was like, of course. Do you want me to sing to you? And he was like, okay, let's do it. And I sang Cielo Rojo, which is a Mexican song that I love. And he was like, oh. And well, I'm here and I'm so happy to be here sharing this experience with these great people and these great actresses and actors. Estoy súper feliz.
Well, for me, I sat down to talk about this with Jacques in California as well. We have met years before in France on some other social gatherings, and always, I wanted to do something together, and then I remember that he said, Edgar, this is a movie about women, and I said, perfect, fantastic. And the character is so small that I don't know, I feel weird that we discussed it, and I said, like, dude, you don't worry about that. It's your movie, I want to be in your movie, doesn't matter. And then he said, okay, I don't know, I mean, there's a lawyer, but there's a doctor, and there's this pimp. And I said, okay, keep talking. And then, long story short, he said, I'm rewriting all the time, which we know that he does even before we go on set. So he writes every day. Things can change on a dime. That's his process. So it's a true happening. We can,